So this is the Daino tank. Let me see if I can get the lighting good in here. It's gonna look a little bit smudgy because the glass, basically the tank's gonna be cleaned and water changed. So the front glass, saw, kind of smurry, and I don't clean the back of my tank. So this was the tank that I took a lot of the bacteria out of and put into this tank, which actually caused the plume because it's basically a new tank syndrome. But to speed up the process, I took some of the gunk out of the other one, so it basically cleared it up a lot. But in the process, it threw off the equilibrium in the other tank, so it caused it to bloom, but not as bad. And with regular water changes, everything's pretty much clearing up. But so this is the tank. Oh, you got the Danios, about 7 of those. Got 2 tetras. That's a rainbow shark eating algae off the rocks. That's all it does all day long and stay hidden low. But there's the 2 neon tetras. There was a group of 4. Only 2 survived, so that's how that happened. Because I know they like to be packed up, so. And then those are again no pebbles or anything on the bottom of the tank. Helps keep the tank clean. And I'll use like this little stir stick, for paint. Go in there and just kind of stir that stuff up when I get ready to do this water change to get some of it off the bottom and scoop it up, and to help it also get sucked up into the filter. So I'll go ahead and pause it now. So now the front glass has been cleaned. You can see actually the outer glass needs to be wiped down, of course, little sprinklets of water here and there. But other than that, it's even better clarity. And I'll show you what I mean with the stir stick. And these fish are straight brazen, they do not care. See all that right there? No, none of the fish ever get close enough to the paddle stick to ever actually get hit. They don't really even care. If anything, they like to dive in and around it. Just to work that stuff up. And for some reason it settles pretty quickly back down to the bottom. I need a real bottom feeder that'll get around there and get all of this leftover mess that just seemingly keeps sinking to the bottom. I'll go ahead and use a measuring cup. I'm gonna measure out 1 gallon from this tank. Be back. And like I said, the reason why I'm pausing this when I do this is because they're so brazen they will swim up into the cup. Very curious fish. Now, as you can see on this tank, like on the inside, all the walls are painted, so it kind of looks like a moving picture. The crystals and stuff in the bottom. So anyway, water change. See how far down we are from the top. That's just 1 gallon, 20-gallon tank. And some water had evaporated too, so start pulling water back in. Get it over here, because this is where the side of the heater's on, so. Again, this water has been allowed to sit for a few days before adding it into the tank. And like they say, if you do a water change, do not do or clean the media. You can clean your sponge inside, but don't clean the media that has the beneficial bacteria in it that helps keep your water crystal clear, like mine isn't currently. Trying to record and pour water. Yeah. And like the focus light source, because the whole focus is the crystals in the bottom, and then the fish love to swim in and out of the spotlight, and it's kind of groovy and cool when you see the shark swimming in the background in the dark spots and in the shadows, and all of a sudden it comes out, comes to the glass, eats, pops off the glass. Like right now, I don't know if it's gonna come back out because I just did a water change, and it's pretty sneaky when it comes to being disturbed. It doesn't necessarily move around for a little bit. These rocks are slid and moved. And then I don't do lids. I like to get in there from time to time and just readjust things. There we go. Yeah, a lot of the rocks are slid. At the end of the day, it is on a dresser. But it's a hardwood dresser and it's beautiful, and I feel like they accent each other, so I couldn't help myself. And the fish don't seem to mind it. I know the shark is probably under here, hating that I'm disturbing him at all. And I usually try to avoid at all costs having to stick my hand in there, so I got the paddle. I can usually, for the most part, move things around, and trying to, move things around with the paddle and make sure stuff don't get stuck in between the crystals and food that the Danios can't get to. And it doesn't seem to bother the fish any. Even the little whirlwinds. All of this just to pull the sediment up. I do this maybe once or twice out the day. I'll just come and stir it up to move the sediment around so that the Tetra can grab it. I need to think between the filter, but I'll just wait till tomorrow to do that. You don't want to do the water changes and filter cleaning in the same day. Can have another bloom. You don't want that. You want to get that water crystal clear again. Should have videoed it when I first put the water in the tank and all of that stuff. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna show y'all just how vicious they are as eaters. often wonder, how does anything else in the tank eat outside of them? I mean, these boys are fast, so it's just a little bit of warm food, just a dab, because I already fed them a little bit to that. But just, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. They are not playing. Oh, here comes little Plady. Now that baby Plady comes out of the other tank. I'm thinking about getting a beta for this tank as well. As long as you don't put them in the tank with other long fin fish, they seem to do fine. Quartz, amethyst, river rock, jade, smoky quartz, pink quartz, purple agate, moonstone, coral, citrine, rose quartz, that blue one underneath that rock, that is sodalite, meditation stone. There in the back, that green one is a type of jade or something like that. And that's another type of jade. And that is orange avertine, I believe it's pronounced that way. Or avertine. Avertine is probably saying it the same way twice. Yeah. I know it's like for no reason the same. And that's big hunk of tourmaline, magnetite. I mean, that's not magnetite. That's can't think of it. Oh well. I remember. I'll let you guys know. Just all types of little. Is that, yeah, blue agate, purple agate next to each other. Yeah. So, you got any questions about the tank? Put them in the comments. Deuces.